Welcome to the Barely Living Dread Girls podcast, your home for horror hotties who love to garden. I'm Casey.
And I'm Jess. And this week we are discussing a movie that is as upsetting as it is beautiful. It is the Ugly Stepsister.
Yes, and that is the
so
perfect way to
excited
describe
to dive in.
Beautiful, upsetting, disgusting, wonderful.
Oh my gosh.
You feel... I didn't know. It took me so long, and I still don't know how I feel about every character. I know how I feel about one of them. I know I hate the mother.
The mom.
We knew that was going to happen. Of course, if you don't hate the mother, I don't understand. But other
I feel like if you don't hate the mother, we watch different movies. I mean, she's very herself.
Yeah, she's something. But I feel like almost every other character has, like, nuances, like, where there's times where I want to hate one of them, and then I'm like, no, I guess I kind of get it, and then I'm like, oh, you fucked up there, but also, you're not that bad of a person.
For sure.
Yeah, so we, my cousin and I watched this together one night. She was staying with me for a few days, and I was like, hey, I gotta watch a movie for the pod. I heard it's real fucked up. Let's go ahead and watch it. And I had forgotten or didn't realize it was in another language, which that was fine. But I didn't know how to prepare her because I didn't know what was gonna happen. And I was so fine. Right up until this one specific moment. And I climbed on the back of my couch, and I was not okay about it. It was great.
I'm so excited to talk about it.
It gave me a lot of the feelings that The Substance gave me the first time I watched it. Not that I'll say it's as good, because I think The Substance is probably my favorite movie of the last 10 years. But it gave a lot of those...
Movie.
Yes. It is very gross, which so is The Substance, a lot of body horror. But it gives a lot of the same, especially as a woman, those same themes of beauty and the things you'll do for beauty.
The lengths you'll go. Right.
The lengths that this poor girl goes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so go watch this. It's on Shudder right now. I think it might be also on Hulu.
It is, yep.
It just came out last year. It's like Finnish, Dutch. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, definitely go watch it. And unless you're really squeamish, it's on the grosser side of things.
I did not make Kyle watch this with me. I contemplated it. He would have hated it.
I can't wait until Katie watches it. She's going to love it. She will love this movie. And Taylor, same thing. I told her, my friend Taylor and I just went on a trip because she took me to see Lady Gaga. It was amazing. I'm still not okay about it. But anyway, yeah, I told her, I was like, this movie's going to fuck you up, dude. So,
it's
insane. It's insane. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to spoil everything, of course. The very first thing I wrote is beautiful cinematography. Because, wow, absolutely gorgeous.
This movie is so beautiful. The costuming, it's such a well-made movie that there are often times that, like, the whimsy of it all kind of takes me out and being, like, of the fact that it's so horrific.
Yes.
Because it is it's got these pinks, like, very dreamlike pink hues, like the light vignette, and it's just... It's really gorgeous.
And the opening credits are these beautiful pink font, just like the swirly pink font that just feels very font, decadent.
That font is me. I love that font. So it opens up to a young woman having fantasies
Sorry
about...
if y'all can hear my puppies going crazy for
mine are... Leroy already wooed, so everyone's making sure that they... are heard today. They watched the movie with me, so if anyone has an opinion, it's gonna be Leroy.
Leroy said the shit was disgusting. Turn it off.
Gross. But so she wakes up out of her fantasy. They're in a horse-drawn carriage, heading to their new home.
Yes.
It turns out that Her mother marries what she believes to be a rich man with a beautiful daughter named Agnes.
Yes, very, very stunning, classic
the most
Cinderella type.
Literally, long blonde hair, beautiful, soft face.
Yes, very conventionally just stunning.
Oh, I guess I didn't. I will say, I know we try to do, like, trigger warnings and stuff, and I know we talked about the gross stuff of as far as, like, body horror, but I did forget to mention that this movie is very triggering in a lot of other ways, about being a woman, too. It's very heavy in the, like, essay kind of dialogue.
Yes.
Not necessarily any, really, like, traumatizing scenes when it comes to that, but it's definitely heavily discussed and talked about. So even if even like the mention of kind of women being violated is something that upsets you, that also plus the body horror, just the body proceed horror, with caution.
Also on the parental abuse scale of things, if
there are a lot of triggers. If you're triggered by anything, be careful.
This is a hard one. This isn't one that I would suggest to just anybody, which is why I like covering these kind of movies, because some people can kind of get that experience, or I think some people even, after you listen to something like this, it's almost easier to go and watch because you're not surprised by things, and you can still appreciate the beauty of what the movie is without triggering yourself unnecessarily for just a film.
You kind of can. You can take a moment and prepare yourself. Yeah. It's always better to go in to these kind of situations a little bit aware if that's your thing. But yeah, sorry for the tangent. I just wanted to mention that because I think it is worth mentioning because it is a really hard movie to watch.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Leroy heard a motorcycle. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's
both of our dogs are gone.
Yep.
That's so funny.
Stupid. So, it's the main character's Otto is the dad who, he's not long for this world. I mean, if you know the story, you know the story.
Very not long.
This is very clearly, I mean, even in its name, this is a fucked up version of a Cinderella story. We're getting, our main character is not Cinderella. Our main character is one of the stepsisters.
Elvira.
And then her younger sister, Alma. Rebecca
Alma's beautiful too.
Alma's stunning. Alma,
she's
reminds
too
me
sweet
a lot
for
of our
this world.
friend Anna. Yeah. I think in the face a lot.
Yeah, definitely. I thought that too.
Yeah, I mean that in the best possible way because I thought they were
absolutely
gorgeous. So yeah, this she moves in. The dad dies pretty much immediately
during the wedding reception.
That me and my cousin Ariel both looked at each other like, what the fuck did he just do? Because he, like, takes, like, a handful of cake and just slams it in Elvira's face, just, like, throws it at her. Fuck that guy, man.
This movie is so weird from the jump. Like, they're just like, we're gonna explain to you without explaining to you what you're getting into.
Yes.
And
yeah, again, very much... Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, it's just a lot to... There's a lot of weird shit happening, and you're like, why? But you'll never get an answer as to why. So just buckle in for the ride. Because we're just getting started.
Yes, just let it take you.
This is like the Willy Wonka horror tunnel.
Yeah, literally.
No way of knowing.
No way of knowing where we're going. I wrote Elvira is cute as a button because she just is. I hate the whole time they're like ugly, you know what I mean? I'm like,
she's unfortunate.
Even the stepmom talking shit about herself. Girl, it's not her fault that those fucking braces that she starts out with are the like craziest things I've ever seen in my life.
But the thing that's important to note here too is that this whole movie is also like showing you the horrors of like how plastic surgery was and things like that back in the day, and I bet she had some botched ass braces because of that, like because like You know she couldn't afford no good shit. I'm surprised she even had braces, you know?
I know, yeah.
But she's unfortunate looking. Then he just whacked her with the cake. He said, here you go, ugly girl. Bop! Like when I threw that Squishmallow at you.
Yeah, I did get whacked in the face with that Squishmallow. I was talking shit.
So was she, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. She was just sitting there.
She might have been. So, yes, set design is amazing. So, yes, the crux of this movie is first of all, how much this mother hates her daughter, how ugly she thinks she is for some reason, and how badly she wants to transform her into what she thinks she should be.
Yeah, what beautiful...
And it's very similar. Yeah, it's very similar to a lot of the ways that women are treated today. A lot of the things that women go through for beauty. Obviously, this is an extreme version of it. Mm. But, you know, the lashes, I get lash extensions. The braces, you know, there's just so much crazy shit that it's like, it's a satire, but it's, you know, it's commenting on the things that women have to do to be considered beautiful by, you know, normal standard, you know, whatever standards.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, right after the dad dies, obviously, Agnes is devastated. You know, she lost her father,
sad.
You know, her parent. And I thought for a minute that she was going to end up being cruel. I thought she would end up kind of being our villain. Just because when Elvira goes into her room, like kind of I don't know if it's to comfort her or what, but she kind of starts going through her stuff and she says, well, I kind of know how you feel. I lost a parent too. And she says, how dare you compare your grief to mine? And it's like, yeah, I kind of get that, but also she has lost a parent.
Yeah. No, I think Agnes reacted completely out of emotion. Mm-hmm. And I don't remember, like, did she know at this point that they had no money? Because Agnes's mother was promising that they had all this money and that's why they were getting married, but they were marrying this guy thinking he had all this money, so... Yep.
Turns out they're both broke.
Everybody's broke. So
yes, and this is when Elvira finds out, and I think this is the beginning of the end for Elvira and her mother. So obviously you can tell her mother has a lot of resentment toward anything, you know, toward life in general, toward the world. But when Elvira finds out that the dad is broke, she runs through the house and she runs and screams, they have no money, in front of like these important people who apparently are coming after the mother, Rebecca, for money. And then now Elvira has just come in and announced, we're broke. We have no money. My mom can't even lie to you about it now. No money. Oops. And my cousin literally went, oh shit, if your mama didn't hate you before, you have fucked up now.
Truly.
Because yes.
But I mean, her mom really, like, is just like, they realize that there's going to be this Prince ball with Prince Julian where he's going to marry the gal, and Elvira's like, I'm going to marry him. And the mom's like, the fuck you are.
You a ugly bitch. He don't want no ugly bitch. Yes, so, and it's so funny. I love this scene, because the guy comes up to announce, and he hands Agnes her invitation that's clearly, actually an invitation, and it's like, you're the daughter of this, guy, here's your invitation.
Vaughn.
Yes, a Vaughn, and Elvira's like, hey, where's mine? My name's Elvira, and he's like, last name? She's like,
Vaughn.
I am a nothing. And so it's Elvira Vaughn's stepsister.
This movie's low-key hilarious, too.
It really is. Oh my god,
it has no right.
No right.
But yeah, then, like, it's really sad because Elvira's, like, staring at herself in the mirror and just, like, looking at her zits and, like, her imperfections, and she's really
the
just
tiniest little bump on her nose, and and then the dude that they go to for the surgery, so they go to like a fucking old tiny plastic surgeon, and he's talking about, oh, your ugly nose, I can fix that. I'm like, bitch, your nose is worse than hers. But whatever, double standards.
This isn't the first time that we see kind of the grossness of the men in this movie, but it's one of them. The surgeon is a creep. He's talking about giving her good tits next time. And he's just gross too, but yeah, this is the nose job. The braces. The braces were rough, but the nose job? Are you fucking kidding me?
If you've seen a screen grab from this movie, it's probably her with this brace on her nose, which I think would be such a cool Halloween costume if you could get one of these.
Really cool. Or you could make it.
Yeah. So he takes like basically a fucking chisel and hammer and just
it's a chisel and hammer. Nose. There's no other way. Like twice.
He literally just breaks her nose. I'm assuming he's probably taken some bone out or something. He's fucking breaking her nose. And then he puts a metal, what looks like gold or some kind of metal plate over it, affixes it to her head with ribbons so that her nose will grow in the way they want it to. It is so fucked.
You just
but it looks
hear
cool.
the and then her go ah! Like scream so fucking loud.
And the mom's smiling. The mom is literally smiling.
She did that with no anesthesia.
Fuck you and your saggy tits. Her words, not mine.
Yeah.
That mom does say.
I'm a widow with saggy tits and 2 useless daughters.
Who's gonna want me? And it's like, actually, you look pretty good for your age. Shut the fuck up.
She actually fucks everybody, it turns out. So, everybody wants you for the night. Mom.
You're just a hoe.
Not the fun kind.
No, not the fun kind. Not the good kind. So I do like the little pink ribbons she gets. I think it's the cutest thing. Her and her sister, Agnes, get enrolled in like a finishing school type thing.
Mm-hmm. Learning etiquette, dance, yada yada.
Everyone hates Elvira, and I could not figure it out this entire movie. They hate her so... But then again, like, you think back to high school, middle school, elementary school... There's always one kid that gets picked on, and it's like, there's no reason.
The weirdo, the ugly kid,
And it's like, they're weird because they're ostracized. They're weird because you have told them that they are and need to get away from you, and now they've... You know what I mean? There is no valid reason, and I kept asking myself the whole time, like, God, why are they so mean to her? Why do they hate her? Well, it's because in a pack like that, sometimes... there just is one person that everyone goes after, and there never is a good reason. It just happens. That makes me sad.
It is sad, but... I'm so awful. I'm like, those curls, we're not helping her.
I literally said, girl, you just need a better fucking hairdo.
Fix the curls.
Bad. Those curls are bad.
I would have to ostracize her, too.
No, I feel like you'd be like, girl, your hair looks
like
shit.
Let me fix it.
Let me brush out those curls a little.
Like, my friend's got a really expensive straightener. Let's figure it out.
Let's figure this shit out.
We can help.
You have problems. So
I'm so awful.
The teacher
hates
like their
her.
ballet teacher is just a depressing woman who clearly is sad that she's not in her own youth anymore. She calls her a wasted talent because she's like good at what she does, I guess, but ugly.
Which is so fucking mean. But, you know.
Yes.
We get to see through...
I was just going to say, I did know around here that they always have Agnes in that Cinderella blue. Anytime Agnes isn't in, like, mourning black because her dad died. Even in the scene where all these girls are... wearing basically the same dress to do this dance, they all have, like, a different colored ribbon around their waist, and hers is that, like, perfect powder blue, that Cinderella blue, just to, like, really drive home, because I like color theory, and when when I can notice it in things, it makes me happy.
Yeah, I love that. I was going to say that we get to see during these, like, etiquette classes, how much the teacher's, like, obsessed with Agnes, like, constantly pulling her forward, sending Elvira to the very back. Mm-hmm. And Elvira's just, like, being eaten up with jealousy. You can see it. She gets fucking, like, lemon water for meals because her mom wants her to be thinner while everybody else gets fed actual food. That's another thing that's really fucked up. And I was like...
And we see her body.
Yeah.
She's perfect. Like, her body is banging.
She has zero issues with her body.
None. And, like, we see her standing up. It's like, okay, she's thin. And then she sits down and you see a roll. It's like, yeah, that's how skin works.
Yeah.
That's how skin bodies folds when you bend over.
Poor girl.
Okay. So, she does end up going to, who is Sophie? I don't remember how she meets this lady, but this lady is trying to help her somehow, and she's like...
Oh, Sophie's one of the other ladies who runs the boarding or the etiquette school, right?
Okay,
They end up being, like, lovers or something.
Yeah.
We love lesbians. We love lesbians on this podcast.
So she, like, takes her, into her little room, and she's like, I do have something for you that I think will help. And I wrote, is it cocaine? No, it's not. It's a fucking tapeworm. She gives her a tapeworm egg, and it's nasty. Nasty, nasty.
Oof. It's...
So her sister, she's on a picnic with her sister. Her sister's telling her not to do it. She
shows her the antidote that she has to take as well.
Yeah, side plot, kind of story. Because Alma, the younger sister, has not started bleeding yet. So she's not considered, like, a woman. So the mother has not set her claws into her yet because she doesn't care about her beauty, her worth yet, because she can't sell her off. She can't marry her off. She can't make money.
She can't use her, yeah.
Exactly. And so we see Alma is clearly inside the more mature person because she hasn't been brainwashed by her mother yet because of that. And we see at one point she does end up bleeding, and we see her later very much dressing down and dressing as masculine as she can, to kind of downplay that femininity, because I think she wants to stay out of her mother's
radar. Yeah.
Yes, she wants to stay off that radar, and I don't think she wants it for her sister. She wants to help her sister, clearly. Yeah. But
she's like the only one in this entire movie that actually wants to help her sister.
Exactly. Or that has any fucking sense whatsoever.
Yeah. I will say something that we kind of missed earlier that's, I just think, really sad to know, is that, like, Agnes's father never got buried. He's decaying in their home. And he's bloated, he's vile, he's crawling with maggots. This movie has, it's the vile things in this movie span throughout the entire thing. And it's just, like, Agnes is so upset that the little money that they have is being spent on plastic surgeries for Elvira instead of giving her father the burial that he deserves.
Right.
And so she's got her, like, own ulterior motives in this, like, like, she starts to be like, maybe I should go to the ball, maybe I should marry the prince, but
right. I have to figure something out. I have nothing else. These people aren't gonna fucking help me. And we do cut back to the dad several times because she obviously goes to visit him, and he's more and more decayed and disgusting, and it very
inflated.
It mirrors the way that Elvira, it's very opposite in the sense that she becomes more and more beautiful, and, like, his body is clearly, like, it's decaying, like, literally.
Yeah.
But then her mental state is going the exact same way. It's just, like, as he decays, so does her fucking mind, because she is so not okay by the end of this.
Absolutely. It's really deep, actually.
Yes.
But we find out that Agnes is actually having a secret love affair with the housekeeper, Isaac.
Yes. This is after the first time we encounter Prince Julian. Elvira sees him in the woods.
And he's a fucking somehow this potato asshole.
Face motherfucker is supposed to be like the guy that we want at the end. Ew. He's an absolute asshole, and she's just like, I love you.
And his friends are fucking assholes.
Brainwashed by my mother. Please think I'm pretty.
Her literally, like, she was hiding, and then, like, she tripped, and then his mates saw her and was like, oh, you can fuck whoever you want. Why don't you fuck her? And he's like, I'm not gonna fuck that thing.
She's fucking ugly. And it's like, okay, that's the one you want, dude. Run away with your sister, please.
Why are you trying harder to impress that guy now that you've met him?
He sucks.
He's awful.
But, yeah, to go back, and this is, I think, like you were saying, this is the beginning of Agnes realizing she has to do something. She has to figure out where her life's going to go. She has to find a way to bury her father and live. And yeah, away from these fucking people. Because she is telling the guy, the guy that she... What did you say his name was?
Isaac.
Isaac, yes. She's telling him, like, I love you, but I have to marry this guy. Like, I need money. And then, yeah, like you were saying, we definitely get a sex scene where we see dick and balls and a butthole and semen.
Yeah, we see all kinds of stuff. I was like...
It's a fucking porn.
I forgot about all the P and B.
Yeah, there was some P and V, and it, yeah.
I know. I was like, dang.
I was surprised. I was very surprised.
I've only seen this movie twice. I was the one that was, like, telling Casey about it.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, I just saw it for the first time.
And on rewatch, I was like, dang, I forgot there was so much penis in this movie.
There's a lot of penis, man.
A lot of penis. Because you see the prince's penis, too, when he's peeing.
Yeah.
A few minutes earlier. So that's 2 penises in, like, 5 minutes.
Yeah. Lots of penis. We like it. We like the equal opportunity. If you're going to show full frontal for the women, I want to see full frontal for the men.
Equal upper penis.
Upper penis.
That's
so,
stupid.
Of course, snitching ass snitch has to go and snitch on the fucking... So, of course, Isaac gets, fired, and that is... If Agnes was unsure about what she was going to do before, this is her deciding factor.
She wants to give her father a proper burial. She wants to get the fuck out of here. I can't blame her. Her life has been shit since these people came into her life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so we see Agnes now being put to work by the mother, by the stepmother.
Very much in her Cinderella role now.
She's in her Cinderella role. She's not so glamorous looking anymore. And Elvira's getting to eat whatever she wants. She's like hiding her food and eating whatever she wants. Because she ate this tapeworm.
Mm-hmm. She can eat whatever she wants now. Yep.
And then, we've got
her hair starts falling out.
Yeah. She's got all these gross side effects that we're seeing. But yeah, we get 3 days later. Her nose is finally healed. Her mom looks at her like she's a little proud, which is so gross. Mm-hmm. Like, she looks at her and she's like, oh my god, you're not as ugly anymore. I finally love you. It's just gross.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, and at this point, she looks like a different person. Like, the actress looks so different from that transformation. And it's not like they've done anything crazy as far as, like, prosthetics on the actress, but it just, the way they've styled her and light her and everything, like, it just looks so different. But yeah, I keep looking in the mirror and I'm like, do you even recognize your own face? I can't imagine what it would be like for your reflection to change that much in a short amount of time, and how it would be just mentally fucky, like
100%. Yeah. But yeah, the mom takes her, we can see how much the hunger is affecting her too, but her mom, takes her back to the good old plastic surgeon, because she only wanted to do the nose job the first time, but now she's back for more. So this time, this scene cracks me up, horrifies me. I hate eye stuff, okay? I fucking hate eye stuff. It freaks me out. And needles near an eye, really freaky, okay? Guess what this motherfucker does? He's like, I'm going to numb you. Oh, he actually numbs her this time. Attempts to. With the powder from the cocoa plant. Bitch, he has cocaine. Yep. He got cocaine, and he rubs it on her eyelids. Rubs it on her eyelids. And then pulls the glove down.
That help. Yep.
This man.
Yeah, and then so he takes a string and lashes and sews them into her eyelids. And honestly, the yarn really good.
The yarn so good. Coming
I want
out
lashes like that.
The yarn coming out, it's white yarn, and you just I don't want those. I don't know. I'll glue them on. I'll glue them on. I don't want that. No, that part really. And this is the part where he's like, next time we'll give her boobs. I'm like, you fucking. Boobs. She has. It's fucking vile.
I will tell you, when I go to get my lashes done next week, I fully intend on asking my lash girl about bottom lashes. Because holy shit, I loved the way they looked on that girl. I thought her lashes, I know it's fucked up, and she shouldn't have done it, but they looked so cool! I love them.
Oof. Well, she's not... I'm glad that you do.
I last. You know, like, is it permanent? Like, does it mold? Like, would it heal? I'm confused.
Oof.
I don't know, man. I'm so done talking about this.
I don't want to talk about the... She's got these bloody bandages on her.
They finally fix her hair.
Swollen. They fix her hair. But...
Yeah, she can't see shit. She keeps walking into shit. It's funny.
She's walking into shit all around the house in the middle of the night. Agnes runs into... Or sees her, like, looking just pathetic with her eyes vile looking. And she gives her some cake. Which was nice of her. Like, Agnes, I wouldn't even help this girl out if I was her. So the fact that she still has it in her to even be nice.
This is when I was like, oh, okay, so she's not a bad person. She's not, she's not a villain. She's just a normal person who lashed out because she lost her dad.
Right.
Even now, and I think... in a lesser movie, it would be so much easier to make her the villain, to make her just straight up evil, to let her walk away in this scene. Mm-hmm. But I think because the characters are more realistic, you see her realize, you can see in Agnes, yes, I don't love this girl, but I see what her mother's doing to her. This is not entirely her fault. This isn't... I'm not in this situation because of her, and she is just as much of a victim as I am right now.
Right.
And I think that that's where she... It's great to see, because I do love that nuance in a character, but it sucks because Elvira would not do the same.
No.
Not at this point. She's too manipulated by her mother.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all she wants is to please her mother at this point. Yeah. Like... I don't even know that she really cares about getting the prince, because she just really wants to please her mother now.
Yeah. She doesn't... yeah, exactly. She doesn't care about love or money or anything. She just wants her mother's approval. And if that's... if that comes from getting the prince, from the money, whatever, it has nothing to do with anything else. And it's sad to see. I mean, it happens more often than, you might think. How often mothers are their daughter's first bully. Yeah. And that's exactly what she is. Elvira wouldn't grow up believing she's ugly if her mother wasn't constantly telling her she's ugly. She would have that confidence, and that, which is where a lot of that beauty and things come from, because the girl is clearly beautiful. Mm-hmm. She just doesn't have the right style, the right hair, the confidence, that, you know what I mean? She would... Yeah, she wouldn't believe that if it hadn't been instilled in her from the fucking beginning, man.
Right. Yeah. Well, in the middle of the night, of course, a bunch of creepy men arrive with a chest full of accessories, dresses. This man shows up and literally is just watching as this mom fucking takes Elvira out of her clothes. He's just standing there staring at her fucking naked body. All the men in this movie are vile. They're vile.
Vile.
He's creepy. Truly. He's gross. The dress is beautiful, but the guy also, like, tries to, like, or grabs Agnes and, like, kisses her, and she smacks him, and, like, the mom doesn't do shit about it. She's just, like, mad that he was disrespected. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. But we kind of learn now that the mom's whoring herself out for everything. For clothes, for the surgeries,
the
probably.
Treatments, yeah.
The treatment.
Oh,
yeah,
well,
all of it.
Earlier she said, because when Agnes was complaining about, like, why are you spending money on this shit, she says, you can get things without money. You can pay for things without money. And basically it's her saying, I'm using my body for this.
Yeah.
And using my daughter's body, maybe in a different way, but, you know.
Ugh.
Yeah. So, yeah, Elvira gets this beautiful ball gown. We see a very, very classic scene, Cinderella scene, you know, a scene that every person knows, where the stepsister sees Agnes, Cinderella, whoever, in her beautiful ball gown getting ready for the ball and rips it up. And it's super sad to watch.
It is really sad.
But I do love the next scene. I thought it was so beautifully shot and disgusting. I love
all those things, yes.
Yes, I love that this scene is so... It is that duality of, God, it's so beautiful, and it's nasty as holy fuck. Because we shoot back to the dad, whose face is no longer a face. Like, this guy...
It's...
This
swollen,
corpse.
It's... There's maggots everywhere. So she's laying on her dad's corpse, sobbing.
She's sleeping next to him, yeah.
She
sobbing.
Cries herself to sleep. And we see these little worms, these little silkworms.
Mm-hmm. From her dad's
and they start to
start to mend her little dress. And then we see her mom is her fairy godmother.
Yeah.
And it's so sweet. And oh my God, I love it. How can a scene so disgusting make me want to tear up because it's that beautiful?
I know. Man. This movie has a lot of little surprising moments like that, you know?
Yes.
Not necessarily all as heartfelt, but ones that'll make you feel feelings you weren't expecting.
Exactly. And I love a movie that can do that. So yeah, she, gets her dress mended, of course. We knew that was going to happen. We heard about the carriage. Of the story are there. Yes.
Yeah, the carriage, the pumpkin's going to...
Yes.
Carriage going to turn into a pumpkin at midnight, Blah, blah, blah.
She's got her shoes, all that goodies. I love that the mom's, like, when her dress gets fixed, she says, the shoes are in your pockets, and she pulls them out. I love that. So... Elvira
the baby shoes transformed. Yeah, that was so cute.
Yeah. Elvira gets to the ball, and the prince is super into her because she's like
the prettiest one there at the moment.
Yeah.
They gave her this big blonde wig because she was losing all of her hair from this tapeworm that nobody knows that she's eaten except for her sister and that lady.
Yes, and her sister was like, "Do not fucking do this. You are stupid." And she's told her several times, like, when are you going to take the fucking antidote? You're skinny now. Stop it. And she's like, I'll get there. It's fine. I'll know. I'll do it when I'm ready. Okay, bitch. So I think there's a really funny moment when they're, like, announcing the different girls and saying, like, their name and, like, their favorite food or whatever. And they said her favorite foods are beef and fruit.
I thought that was really funny too.
I don't know. I thought it was like, that's kind of stupid. So the prince selects her.
I love the dance scene. I think it's filmed so cool. Yes, just like her dancing with all these, and she's like mortified. She's about to throw up. She's so hungry, so nauseous. This tapeworm is not to
there's
treating her well.
Gurgling noises on the,
Her
like,
stomach
Foley
is,
noises that are just, like, oh god, it's pretty gross. So, she...
dances with the prince.
Yeah, dances with the prince until a beautiful veiled woman enters. And very much like Hilary Duff's Cinderella story, somehow these fucking people don't realize who it is, even though it's...
She has
just
the tiniest...
a face covering right here. A veil.
The only fucking blonde bitch at this party. The only one.
The only one, and she... Anyway. She doesn't realize it's her until the veil falls down, and she's like, "Rah!" She makes that exact noise.
Well, Elvira, once the prince is like, fuck this, fuck you, I want that, Elvira runs out and
what I thought was going to be the grossest part of the movie, and yet it gets one-upped later. Go ahead, Jess.
Mm-hmm. She throws up
to make you want eggs.
Tapeworm eggs. The eggs aren't green, but they're eggs, and it's like a
dark
sack.
Green bile. Yeah, that like
it's slimy. You see them coming.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And like
the first time I watched this movie, I gagged. The second time, I threw up a little. Oh, not during this part, but close.
They're like these tiny little like white, but like kind of translucent eggs, and you can literally see them moving inside.
They look like Finding Nemo in the sack.
Yes! Yes. Thank you. I was trying to figure out what in my head. Yes, absolutely.
You'll never look at Finding Nemo the same.
Never. Ever, ever. Yes. She throws up so many. So many of them. Is it her mom that finds her?
Yeah, and she's like, "Mom, I'm dying." And she's like, "I don't fucking care. Get back out there and find us a rich man."
Right? She said, just because you
and
lost
she
the
slapped her
prince doesn't mean you can't find another fucking dude out there. Get the fuck out there.
She's like, "Mom, I'm dying." And she's like, "Bah!"
5 across the eyes.
So she goes back out there and is dancing with all these men. And that's when, like, as she's being dipped, the same time Agnes is being dipped, the veil falls and she sees it's Agnes. Agnes runs away because it's also perfectly midnight at this point. You know, leaves the shoe, yada, yada.
We gotta hit the beats that everyone knows, you know, that it's in this kind of movie. And again, I'm going to compare it to The Substance because I did get a lot of the same vibes.
Yeah, for sure.
There are moments in both movies that feel very obvious, on the nose, but you have to have those kinds of moments.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like the shoe, like the fairy godmother, like the ripping up the dress, or in The Substance, I can't even...
The needing youth and...
Yeah.
You know.
It just, there are certain moments where it's like, if the storyline or the world itself wasn't as weird as it is, you wouldn't have to have those, like, very obvious moments where someone says something. Like the guy in the cafe, he's like, you still deserve to exist. You still, you know, you need those kind of super obvious on-the-nose lines, mm-hmm, so that the rest of it can kind of make sense. Because everything else is so abstract and weird. And it's the beats like that of the Cinderella story that everyone in the fucking world knows that keep the viewer kind of more on track about what the fuck's going on. And it doesn't... It almost like pulls you back in if for any reason you've gone off the rails and you're like, where is this? What is happening in this? It's those moments that kind of pull you back, that it's like, oh, this is just... I'm watching the same movie I know, that same story I know, but I have a different perspective now. I am, instead of the camera being Cinderella, the camera's over here, and I'm watching it from a distance. I'm watching it from outside. Yeah. And, yeah, I just think that's cool. She fully crashes out at this point.
Yeah, she finds the shoe from Agnes. She steals it from her. Yeah. She puts it next to her foot. Bitch, I swear to God, her foot is this full toe length. Longer than these goddamn tiny little shoes.
Yep.
And I looked at him, I said, don't. Put the cleaver down. Put the cleaver down. Bad, Elvira. Put the cleaver down.
Bonk.
Put the cleaver down.
It reminded me of when I was a little kid and I almost cut my pinky toe off on accident.
Well, she did it on purpose.
She did it on purpose. I was on top of the dryer because it made too much noise, and if they sat me on top of it, it made it quieter. And so I was playing on top of there, and I had one of those little toy things that, like, you flip it inside out and set it down, and it, like, takes a second, and then it pops.
Oh, yeah.
The other way.
I loved those. The little poppers.
Yeah, so I had one of those, and it popped off the dryer, and I went to jump down to get it, and I jumped into the laundry basket that was there, and for some reason, because we're white trash, there was a bungee cord at the bottom of the hamper, and the hook from it went into the pinky toe on my left foot, and my pinky toe was just kind of like dangling off. Yeah. I still have it. I still have pinky toe. Oh, you guys can see that. That's not for free.
That's not for free. That's behind the paywall.
Pay for that. Yeah, you gotta pay for that shit.
I've seen it. I've seen the toe. It's still there.
It's still there. And yeah, I almost lost it. But I did not do it on purpose.
This girl is not smart either. She's like, you know what I should do? Make a slash. Oh, I'm not even talking about how stupid she is in general yet. But she's like, instead of chop, which I would think be like, okay, I gotta get this, like, one, bah! No. She makes a slice. I'm gonna
cut myself first. So here's, I'm gonna mark it. Instead of marking it with anything else in the world, I'm gonna mark it with this blade. So there's
well, eventually she, like, bites down on something, props her foot up on some wood, chops the toes off. She's in bad shape. No, not all the way. There's
still hanging.
Her mom comes in and she's like, you cut the wrong foot. I gag. She's like, you have the shoe of that foot. So we gotta do the other one. Almost like, fuck this shit. This is beyond.
You cut the wrong foot, dear.
So her mom gives her some drugs and says, let me handle business. Chops off the other toes, hacks off that other foot.
Yeah, she does finish chopping off the because you can't just leave them like that. And you would need both feet to be even anyway, but yeah, that was the dumbest shit I ever saw in my life. She like, you cut the wrong foot off, idiot. So yeah, she cuts off the other toes, wraps them up, and yeah, Elvira wakes up in the next morning when the prince is coming through to be like, hey, bring out your tootsies. I don't remember what you look like, but apparently you're the only chick in town with a size 7, so come on out. Like, what do you mean it's only gonna fit one foot?
She fucking wakes up, looks down, sees her stubs, realizes the prince is there. She cannot walk.
No, so she's like, you know, that's like all your balance.
Oh, y'all. She's dragging herself down the hallway. She's fucking, oh, God. She's just, it's just gross. She's in really rough shape. She's falling down the fucking stairs, busting her teeth.
I was gonna say, she goes from Sue to Monstro Alyssa Sue.
Literally.
In one fall down the stairs.
Yes, she re-broke her nose. Her teeth are messed up. Her teeth
are all fucky, yeah. Her nose is all fucky. Her hair's falling out, obviously, because she doesn't have the wig on. So she looks so bad. Just so much worse than she ever did at the beginning.
Agnes saw her at the bottom of the stairs and was like, I gotta go.
Yikes.
Prince is waiting for me. Yep. Sorry about your feet.
Big yikes. That sucks to suck.
But Agnes needed to get out of there. I hope that she murders the prince and finds Isaac and they live a beautiful, happy life. Because he had a really nice butt, too.
Right? Yeah. She
and I
ends
think
up with
they
all
make
the money and gets to go find her true love. And because that girl's been through it.
She's been through it. She deserves her true little
And literally
love.
all she did was just like live her life, and then suddenly some people came in and took over and made her a fucking slave and tried to ruin her life.
Yeah, like,
and then wouldn't even
this
let her
awful
marry her
family
fucking
comes
father.
in, her dad dies, like, it's awful. Lets men come to the house and like attempt to assault her. Like, she's not safe in her own home. Gross.
That pissed me the fuck off. So yes.
So we get.
I can't. Okay. So, sweet Alma, sweet Alma, says, sister, I'm gonna save you. You're fine. You don't need that prince. The prince left with Blondie. Come on. It's time.
We gotta get that thing out of you, though.
It's time. Here's your antidote. Okay. All right. I'm gonna describe it, and then I'm gonna tell you what I did, or how I felt. I don't know how to do this. So
it's so hard to talk about.
So she starts gagging, and then he like the little guy. He pokes his little head out of her mouth.
There's nothing little about this fucking creature.
So Alma says, "Let me help," and she grabs the little worm, and it's not little. She pulls and pulls and pulls, and I was pretty not okay for this part, but the part that made me climb on the back of my couch and almost out my second story window was the little tug, and it all just and because I had to watch it and because she had to watch it, I'm putting it in this video.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm not.
Oh my god, like I said, the first time I watched it, I gagged a lot, but this time I actually threw up a little.
Yeah, I was...
And it's like, it's probably, 20 feet long?
Yeah, at least.
After
that.
And you just, like, it's awful, too, because, like, her face is so fucked up, and it's just, like, zoom in close to her face. At one point, her eyes are yellow and rolled back into her head because of, like, the whole thing is...
You can really fuck up, like... your like intestines, like if that shit gets like wrapped around something, if someone's pulling that out, like you can fucking
dude, or
up.
Like that's like having like a tube down your throat, like for
like intubation, like you can't just shove that shit, like, you know. Anyway, that
comes
fucked
out
me up.
Into this pool of milk. What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that? The entirety of Tusk.
What's the milk gonna do? What's the milk gonna do? Why'd they put a bowl of milk down to catch it? It wasn't even a big bowl. It wasn't big enough. What's it gonna do?
I was very confused about the milk bowl.
What's it gonna do?
What's it do?
What's the milk bowl? And then they cut the thing in half. Alma cut it in half, and you just see like the fucking... I'm sorry, we're having trouble talking right now. It's really hard. Kyle's like probably gets to this point in the video and he's like, I'm so glad I did not watch this movie with you.
Literally. Oh my god, there are people right now who are like, yeah, you guys said to watch it at the beginning and fuck that. No. There are several of you that do need to watch this. Because that's the thing. There's so much beauty in this movie.
It is. It's a beautiful movie.
Like you said, the dance scene is gorgeous. I mean, that could be in fucking Ever After any Cinderella movie you've seen.
Yeah, it's really pretty. And like I said, the use of like pinks and vignettes and, like,
Yeah.
all these gorgeous colors, the greens, the pinks. Everything is so, like, drab and gray except for, like, these, like, pops of color. And I just love,
these bright
I love color stories like that. I really do. I think it really, especially with it being, like, a period kind of piece, you know, I feel like it's really, like, it's, you know, a little folky in that way. And I love that. But yeah, am I crazy, or after the tapeworm thing, when they're packing up to leave, was the mom sucking the prince's dick?
It was not the prince. It was
okay. It was another one of the young suitors.
Young guy.
Well, there was another young suitor earlier, but in the last one, when they were about to leave, it looked like the prince.
Oh, I thought it was a blonde guy. I could be wrong.
That was earlier. Okay. That was one of because that was earlier when she's like tried to tell. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's crazy. It might be. No, because the prince went off with Agnes.
That's what I thought, but I was like, why does it look like she's sucking the prince's dick? I mean, it wouldn't be like
all those fucking plain-faced white guys look the same.
That's so true. That's exact. You're so right. That's exactly.
They're just nothing faces, you know. It's like you're nothing. So yes, Alma, God, Alma is the true hero of this movie. She's saved her sister. She's like, listen, I'm going to go get us something for some money. We're gonna fucking leave. She goes into her mom's room and steals a bunch of, like, her jewelry in front of her. Her mom watches her do it and then goes down on this guy, and Alma's just like, cool, have fun whoring yourself out. I'm gonna take my sister and try to live a better life.
I feel like that was the first time that we actually saw the mom look a little sad and regretful. Mm-hmm. Is because I think that Alma was the only child of hers that hadn't, or, like, the only person in her life that hadn't been, like, fully exposed to that, like, awful side of her, like, to the degree that everybody else has. Yeah. And I think that this was really, like, solidified for Alma, like, we gotta get the fuck out of here. This is the life we're gonna lead. My sister's gonna be sucking dick for fucking dresses next, and then me, and this is a horrible life. Yeah. We gotta get the fuck out. And when the mom made eye contact with Alma before she, like, went down on that dude, that was the first time I felt like she had any, like, actual emotion of regret. Yeah. That was, like, the only time I ever really felt genuine emotion from the mom when it came to she was like, anything other than
I shouldn't
anger,
be doing this, but I'm going
you know? Yeah. It was just, fuck, I really... Yeah. I felt like she had a lot of realization in that moment of, I fucked up as a mother.
Yeah, that's a really good observation. Because, I completely agree. When that look on her face, like, fuck, there's the last person that may have had any kind of faith in me or any kind of, you know, hadn't seen the worst of me yet. Yeah. There that goes. All right, well, guess this is the bet I've made. And Alma, and I think that is, like you said, that's that final moment of, like, yep, I'm making the right choice. I have to get the fuck away from this woman because she's never going to change. And I don't want to be like that. No. I don't want to live that life. No. Because who does?
No, and especially, like, Alma loves her sister and her mom very much. You can tell. Yeah. And just seeing how her sister is now malformed and going to be have to be taken care of to a degree for the rest of her life, you know, and, like,
she's not gonna be able to walk.
She's not gonna be able to walk, and Alma's
she's
just
gonna have
now
to have something to help her walk for the rest of her life. You can't. Yeah, it's if and she. So it's just
she's survives. Very brave. She's very brave for not just taking off on her own. She's very brave for making sure that she took her sister with her, despite all of the shit. She knows that wasn't her sister. That was truly just the desire to please the mother. And I'm glad that they were able to leave together.
Yeah. I do. I like that it was such a sweet ending in that way. That Agnes gets her happy ending. We're hoping that, even though Otto, at the end of the movie, Otto's corpse is still rotting, we're hoping that she is able to finally give her father that burial. We're hoping that Alma and Elvira are able to live happily. The mother, fuck her. We don't give a shit about her. She's
Get in line to fuck her.
Yeah, she doesn't have that side where we, want to see good for her. So it's, we get at least somewhat of a cathartic ending for everybody. Because even though Elvira didn't get what she wanted or what she thought she wanted, what her mom wanted for her, she got what was probably best for her. And that was a sister who loves her and will hopefully instill in her, like, hey, you don't need a man. You don't need
to change everything about you to deserve love.
Exactly. I love you. I'm your sister. I am here for you. You have, they have each other, and that's who they need.
Yeah. And hopefully Elvira finally realizes that, like, now that you don't have this chain of trying to please your mom, like, look at this whole new life you can have ahead of you, like, where you can live for you. So, I don't know. I love that it leaves it open. You're still, like, your heart's a little warm by the end that they're, like, escaping together. But you're also just like, what the fuck did I just watch?
What the fuck did I just watch? What did she do to herself? And if it doesn't at least kind of make you think about the way you treat your own body, like, it really should. It should
Absolutely.
really make you think about, as a man or a woman, because men, as much as we do talk about, women's beauty standards, there is also a standard for men, too. There is, you know what I mean? Just in general, you have to think about, or at least it made me think about some of the practices that I have either done, or, like, the way I treat myself sometimes, the way I think about myself. It's that, there's always that, like, well, should I eat that? Should I do this? Should I, it just makes you think about it. And I think that that's a lot of what it's trying to do, is shed light on the standards, the absolute crazy things that people do. Obviously, I don't do a lot of that crazy shit, but the plastic surgery that people do, the crazy weight loss, the injections,
GLP-1s,
the diets,
yeah. I mean, we've got
all these things that, like, yes, they do help some people, but there are so many that abuse it and go so over the top, and it's shedding light on that, but it's taking a beautiful, one of the most well-known stories, and using those beats and those things that people recognize and know so well, and trying to make a message out of it and say, you guys have to reflect on what we're doing to society, how we're treating young women, how we're treating young men, and the way we're making them feel about themselves.
Absolutely.
And also, it's shedding light on parents, and don't live vicariously through your fucking kids. You lived your life, It's not wanting, it's love your daughter. It's try not to be your kid's first fucking bully for no reason, I think that they're, and as much as all that and the themes of it are so sad, like you said, I do love that we get this sweet ending where you do kind of, it's on an up note.
Yeah, it's
happier,
not super beautiful, wonderful, stunning, fabulous, but it's definitely. I have higher hopes for whatever they get into now. I'll say that
it could have ended very darkly.
Yeah.
So
the options for that were there.
But yeah,
she would have broke her fucking face, like, falling down the stairs and, like, cracked her neck back or something. Wouldn't that have been fucked?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, and they could have done that so well, too. I'm happy they didn't.
Yeah, me too. But
what if?
Oof. Yes. So, yeah, that's The Ugly Stepsister. I absolutely loved it. I'm so glad you suggested it. It's something I've been wanting to watch since last year anyway. And it got some Oscar buzz. I don't think it got any nominations, but it had some buzz around it because it was, like, for as indie of a movie as it is, in a foreign movie, a lot of people, even not in the horror sphere, were like, oh shit, this movie's kind of crazy. It just, it kind of broke through a little more, and I love that.
Absolutely.
Because it deserves it. It definitely.
It's so beautiful.
Got some shit. Yeah.
It really is. It's beautiful. It's disgusting. It's everything.
Yes. So good. So watch it. But
With caution.
Yeah. Yes. Maybe don't like eat
maybe a
spaghetti
puke
while you're
bucket.
watching it.
Yeah, don't eat anything while you're watching it.
No, probably not it's not a food movie.
Yeah, go in on an empty stomach.
I was disturbed. But yes, I absolutely loved it. I thought, literally. It was that kind. It was that kind of disturbing. But yeah, I absolutely loved that. I thought that was such a fun movie, in a lot of ways, and definitely a good movie to talk about. And, I want to hear everyone else's thoughts about it if you guys have seen it, or if you won't watch it, I want to hear what about it was the thing that you were like,
that's too far.
That's too much. That was my line.
That's
I would like to know where the line was for you guys if you decide not to, or if you did watch it. If you also crawled on the back of your couch, like I did, to get away from the grossness on the screen.
I can't get you back there.
It can't get me behind the couch. So, I'm not sure what we're covering next, but we're going to try to stay on kind of a roll of more recent movies that people have really loved, that people have probably wanted us to cover in our hiatus. And
I'm feeling maybe like Bone Temple's coming up recently. It's maybe not be next week, but y'all, I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to rewatch Bone Temple. Because it's on Netflix now.
One of our longer episodes. Because
it is.
There's
maybe
so
we
much
should
to
do
talk
like
about.
Maybe we should do like a extended episode where we cover 28 Years and Bone Temple.
Ooh, that'd be fun. Ooh,
it could be like a double header episode.
Because they are such a connected story.
Exactly. I think that'd be really cool.
The second one starts literally seconds after the first one ends. Mm-hmm. So I think that could be really cool. Story. Yeah.
Well, anyway,
if you guys have any suggestions, if you guys have any suggestions for the next one between then, cool. We might cover like The Substance or Long Legs or something, one of the bigger ones that we missed in the few years we were gone. But so we will let you guys know. I've been trying to post on the Instagram, like upcoming movies, things like that. So, and Jess has been too. So yeah, hopefully we stay on track with this because we're having so much fun. Sorry this one's coming out a couple days late, but I took a trip, so shit happens. But yeah. Shit happens, dude. But hey, we're recording again. We're back in the biz.
Exactly. We've already recorded 2 more episodes than we have in 2 years, so we're already...
Exactly.
We're all the small victories, y'all.
Exactly. All right, well, until next time, stay spooky.
Bye.
Bye.